Today, Scooby-Doo meets Stinker Madness.
Fred, we've been driving for hours. Are we there yet?
Don't make me turn this van around, Daphne.
She's right, Fred. It's been like 22 minutes since Scoobs and I have had anything to eat. What I wouldn't give for an Oreo cookie sandwich, pizza cookie sandwich. We're famished.
Yeah, famished.
We're almost to the spooky castle that we've inexplicably decided to drive to without motivation. I'm sure there'll be food there, guys. And Daphne can take that huge dump I know she needs. P.U. Sorry, it's the pot of beans I ate in the last gas station. Gas station beans always give me gas.
What's that in the road, Fred?
I didn't see anything. Thank you. Hey, look at that. It's 3 groovy folks at the side of the road looking for a ride. Let's pick them up.
I hate strangers. They're probably terrorists.
Maybe they've got fajitas in their pockets.
Hot pocket.
Hey, thanks for picking us up.
Man, what a kick-ass van. This is way better than the one in Corvette Summer.
It smells like someone's been eating gas station beans, though. Exactly what a terrorist would say.
I'm Justin, that's Sam, and that's Jackie. And together we are Wild Stallions!
Not true. We're the gang behind Stinker Madness, the podcast for bad movie lovers.
Never heard of you.
Well, we're Fred, Daphne, Velma, Shaggy, and that furry guy is Scooby-Doo. And together we are...
The Scooby Squad?
The Maestros of Mystery?
4 people and a fart van with a talking dog?
It's weird that we never came up with a name.
Hey, that's okay. We're just on our way to record one of our Prelude episodes that we have weekly done for the last 3 years.
Yeah, it's like this mini episode that takes 3 times as long to produce but only gets about half the listeners as our regular episodes.
I usually forget we even do them. Who the fuck is laughing? No one laughs at Queen Jackie!
What's an understatement?
Yar!
Hang on, everybody. There's a pirate ghost pirate, copyright Trey Parker and Matt Stone, 1999 on the road. I'll try to swerve without tipping the van over while also maximizing braking power to reduce our stopping distance. Here I go!
Fred, we ran over the ghost about 100 yards back.
Yar, no you didn't. Nor be ye needin' to. I've come with a message. Yar be losing your Prelude recording abilities. Me hardy fellow pirates be stealing them as we speak, yar!
Pirates are plundering our Prelude episodes. Those ruffians.
Yar! And you'll never be getting them back, yar! Now, do you think you might be able to drop me off at Cutthroat Island? It'd be on the way.
Are we still driving right now? I'm confused by the plot of this caper.
But that's not a pirate or a ghost. It's Justin, Jackie, and Sam from Stinker Madness wearing a pirate mask, and the ghostly green mist around them was just Daphne's bean farts.
Why would they dress up as a spooky ghost/dirty pirate?
It all became clear to me when they explained in detail that Prelude episodes take a ton of time to write, direct, record, edit, and mix, but not as many people listen to them.
Yeah, and we would have gotten away with it if it hadn't been for all the other projects we were trying to accomplish.
Well, I'm glad that's cleared up. But what do we do with these 3 terrorists?
The only thing terrible in this van is the smell coming out of your butt. It's downright nefarious.
Yeah, nefarious.
Hello! Welcome to Stinker Madness. This is a podcast that is on the internet that you can listen to with headphones and a cell phone or a computer even, or a television, where we talk about bad movies. I'm your host, Justin. With me in studio are Sam and Jackie. Hello, Sam and Jackie.
Well, hello very much. I'm drinking coconut, Elvis Presley vodka.
Ooh, oh, the what's that called? The coconut water Elvis Presley Coconut Water by Vox or somebody?
No, it's by 3 Olive.
Ooh.
Oh.
What does 3 Olive have anything to do with Elvis Presley, I wonder?
Well, they have everything to do with vodka.
And the Brits love Elvis Presley. Remember that town we went to, and they had a whole gift shop full of Elvis Presley crap.
Oh, that's right. 3 Olive is British vodka. Yeah, that's true.
I'm going to break it to you that pretty much everybody... There's not very many countries that don't have some sort of an Elvis cult in them.
Yeah, I guess so.
They're pretty much everywhere.
We have to break some bad news. This is our final Prelude episode. It's not our final episode, but it's our final Prelude episode. The 30-minute episodes, weekly episodes, will not exist anymore. They're just too much work. We're not getting enough hits on them, not getting enough downloads, and they take so much fucking time. And I personally have to move on to other projects. Jackie's now writing a novel. Sam has much masturbating to do.
I've just redone the floor in the masturbatorium.
Yep.
It'll hold about 4 gallons.
Good job, dude.
Very high priority stuff here. But we are going to carry some things over. Streaming do's and don'ts, if we have them, will be at the end of our main episodes. Sam will still give us some boring bullshit at the start of the main episode before we talk about the movie, so everybody can kind of be familiar with what's going on and the production behind it. We might even still do maybe like a special here and there, like a special 30-minute episode when we've got something really fucking crazy that we want to talk about. We might do them here and there still, but for as far as weekly, this is the last one after 3 years. So 3 years of hard work. I want to cheers to you guys. Good job.
I only have soda that we got at the weird store, so I'm not drinking anything heavy.
Well, just pretend. Pretend it's Elvis Presley vodka.
Cheers.
Oh. That's what he does when he drinks his vodka. Then he dies on the toilet.
I also want to mention that
I got dreams.
that after Cutthroat Island, we'll be at the top of our rotation again and on our 3-year anniversary. So we'll be doing our year in review, parts 1 and 2, after Cutthroat Island.
Oh, all right.
So, yeah, it's time to start compiling our list of each person's top 10 movies that we viewed in the last year and talk about them for 2 hours, usually.
Usually about 2 hours, yeah.
Yeah, so that should be fun.
Ugh.
What?
But you just poopy
Do you
pants.
just everything?
Anything? Yeah.
What is your
Double jinx for you guys. Gotcha.
what is your about year in review?
I just knew I could get you guys to do double jinx.
You are the least supportive person. This is why we're not doing the Prelude episodes anymore, Jackie's, because you're just like about everything. Ugh. No.
Camaro could jump over you right now. You'd be like,
You should go shop at the Hop Topic or something.
The Hop Topic?
The hot topic,
Shop
huh?
at the Hop Topic.
It's for hipster frogs.
I was singing Easter bunnies with steroid problems.
Because it's our final Prelude episode, and Jackie has brought us Cutthroat Island, we're going to do 3 wild cards this week. So we're going to make it big. Let's start at the top of the rotation, and we'll end at Jackie, of course. My wild card that I've brought is your guys' favorite, Pop Quiz Hotshot.
Oh, yeah. Pop quiz.
Yeah.
Pirate Edition. Oh, now you're yeah. What?
Pirate edition. Hell, fuck yeah.
You always hate Pop Quiz Hotshot, but now you're like, cool. Now that I've threw you under the bus for going about year in review. All right, first question. Ding in. Everybody gets an answer. It's let's do 10 points per correct and 5 that I can award at most for that's sort of correct. So, number 1, hands over buzzers, please. Pirates pierce their ears, not to look cool. Why?
Ding.
Okay,
To
Sam.
hang stuff from.
Incorrect.
Oh.
Ding.
Jackie.
To show off their treasure.
I'm going to give you 5 points for that.
Yes.
They put treasure in their ears, not to show it off. That would imply that they were looking cool. But they put specifically precious gems in their ears because they at some point got some misinformation that if they did that, it would give them good eyesight.
Oh. Idiots.
That is
Yeah, I don't know if that's worth 5 points.
pirates. Well, it's putting their treasure in their ear.
Yeah.
I guess.
Ah! Points for me!
Or Jackie 5 points. Now, same token of line of thought. Number 2 question. Why did pirates wear eye patches? Jackie.
Because they got poked in the fucking eye.
Incorrect. No points awarded. Sam?
To keep stuff from getting in their eye.
Incorrect. No points awarded for either of you. To always have one eye adjusted to darkness so that when they invaded another ship and had to fight, or had their own ship invaded and had to fight in the galleys or the holds, it was always dark down there. So they'd have one eye adjusted to the darkness at all time so that they could pop it open and be ready to go and just close the other eye. So it was like a swappy eyeball darkness thingy-dingy. And the military still uses this technique today when preparing for night battles.
Huh.
Yeah. Jackie, you had an thought?
Well, that kind of kills all my thoughts about, like, pirates on TV.
Yeah, no, the pirates on TV is a lot of it is quite bullshit, but it's fun. So we'll go with the fun. Being a pirate wasn't much fun. Women pirates. Question number 3. Name one.
I can't.
Nobody.
Annie.
Oh, you have to buzz in. I'm sorry.
Go for the buzzing in.
Jackie, please.
Annie Silver.
Oh, nice guess. But no points awarded.
I will beg buzzer ding.
Okay.
Peg leg Annie.
Oh, yeah, I love her fish. Her fish and chips is great.
Yeah.
That's not a real person.
It was a pirate at the restaurant on the sign.
She
That
galley.
Should be worth at least 5.
Long John Jill Silvers. No, how about Anne Bonny is I believe who you were thinking of, but she stole the Revenge, which was a British warship with Jack Rackham, Captain Jack, and sailed beside him. She was pirated until until the Revenge was captured. She got away while he was executed. There's also Mary Read, who also was a woman posing as a man, and who also sailed around with Anne Bonny and Jack Rackham. Until Anne Bonny started developing feelings for her and expressed them. And they thought that each other was a man. Whoops! We're both ladies! They didn't know how to feel about it, so they split up. But they still, dude, well, just take out then. What's the problem? I don't know.
Well, they were both hoping for a penis.
Yeah. Oh, damn. Not one of us has a penis. God damn it. There was also Sayyida al Hurra. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that right.
Probably not.
She ruled the entire Mediterranean in the early 1500s, about 1550 to 1540.
How about that?
The entire Mediterranean seas. You couldn't sail in there without getting pirated by a lady.
Huh.
There was Jeanne-Louise de Belleville. Jeanne-Louise de Belleville.
French.
Yeah, she was French. She led 3 black with red sail ships called the Black Fleet, taking revenge against King Philip VI for killing her husband. It was all revenge. Fuck the king. He killed my husband. Sink his ships. That is the core of piracy. An awesome pirate business.
That stealing shit was the core of piracy.
Now sink them. Fuck them. Move on to the next one. Let's sink that one too. They're all King Philip the fucktard butthole that killed my husband's ships.
Huh.
Last but not least, now there was many others, but I'm going to give a shout out to Qing Shi. She was Chinese, as you can probably predict. She was captured by pirates in 1801. Not much is known about her before then, but she was a young woman captured by pirates. Probably had things happen to her. And she was forced to marry their captain. Okay. Turns out she and him got along like fucking peas and carrots. And so when she died, all the men had such high respect for her that she took over the entire fleet of over 300 junks and 40,000 men. That's a lot of pirates. And the Chinese Navy lost 63 ships just to her. 63. That's a hell of a pirate woman.
Yeah, that's a lot of pirates.
Question number 4. A pirate's most popular form of crew punishment, like punishing a crew member for doing something naughty, was what? Jackie.
Whipping.
No, that is incorrect.
They take your rum.
No. However, I'll put a caveat on that one. You don't get any points, but I'm going to come back to what you just said. You ever heard of walking the plank?
Yeah.
Of course you have. It's in all the movies. Guess what? That wasn't it. They didn't do that at all.
No.
That's just a fucking Hollywood thing. Hey, it was keel hauling.
Oh, I think that kills you, though.
Yes! That is capital punishment, Sam!
That's why I was thought, like, average punishment, like, oh, let's slap on this. There's no slaps on the wrist?
No!
You just keel haul everybody?
You just keel haul everybody.
That's fucking terrible.
Yeah. Which, Jackie, do you know what keel hauling is?
Isn't that where you tie them by their feet and dip them over the side of the boat?
That is keel hauling, and they either drown or get pretty much shredded by the underside of the barnacles on the bottom of the ship.
Yep.
Pretty crappy. Now, coming back to you, the most common crime for said punishment? The theft of rum
Oh, good God.
and treasure. But, yeah, it was a real big deal to take anything that was owned by one crew member. You could not take their rum and dump it over the side. That was a keel haulable offense. Now, last but not least, Sam, this is your big chance. You're down by 5-0.
I don't know anything about pirates.
Describe the most deadliest of pirate flags.
Skull and crossbones.
Jackie?
Skull and crossbones.
I'm going to use the correct term. The Jolly Roger.
Eh.
Just a solid black flag, isn't it?
You didn't buzz in.
Oh, buzz in. Solid black flag.
I award you no points for either guess.
Fucker.
The Jolly Roger was only on a couple ships, believe it or not. It wasn't real popular. The black with the skull and crossbones. The one that meant fucking terror was a red background, all red flag, with an hourglass on it. The hourglass meant give no quarter. They would not take prisoners. Every single person on the ship that they're attacking is deed. So that was the bad one to see, not the Jolly Roger. Jolly Roger, you might get taken a prisoner. You might become a pirate. You might have a career change coming your way.
Sure.
Hey, well, that might be a good thing, you know? But the red one, the hourglass, no. I don't know what the hourglass meant. I guess, like, your time's up.
Maybe.
Yeah. Buster.
Mister.
Yar.
We've got obscure references on our flag. We're very dangerous, yar.
All right, Sam. Jackie wins.
I win.
Yes.
Yep.
5-0. Nice work.
How?
That almost implies that you got 5. Maybe it should be 50-0. Because that seems like you got 5 answers right and you didn't get any correct.
But I still won.
Sam, what's your wild card?
I am bringing the final edition of the great superhero debate. And I have saved the greatest superpower of them all for last.
Okay. All right. You've got some tough competition because I think Jackie's had a couple 8s. I think I had an 8.5 recently.
Yep.
Yours have been not quite as good.
No. Until now.
Okay.
Mind Chef.
Mind Chef.
What the hell is that?
The chef of the mind.
He can just make food with his mind. He can't, like, generate food like the Star Trek or anything.
Like
but
the raw ingredients, he can't do that.
no, he gotta have to have the raw ingredients, but he can prepare everything super fast with his mind, including the cooking.
Okay, so he's got telekinesis, I'm assuming.
And it's like he can cook meat just by staring it down.
Okay, so like heat transfer, like energy transfer via telekinesis,
Yeah.
but it only applies to food.
It's a lot of really heavy superpowers that only work when he's cooking.
Because he's got telekinesis, let's just exploit the max range of this superpower. Say he's cooking a delicious meatloaf. And somebody breaks into his house and he propels the entire meatloaf at their face. Can he do that?
Sure.
Okay, so there is self-defense and possibly nefarious things that you could do with this power.
At the same time, you can make the most delicious meatloaf, provided that you know how to make it. He doesn't just know how to make it. So he has to use cookbooks and learn how to cook in that, right?
Oh my God, this
But,
is sucking butthole.
God damn it, you don't ever let me finish. He can cook like that whole meatloaf deliciousness 3 minutes.
3 minute, like he speed cooks.
Yeah, and with his mind.
Well, I would hope
You
so.
have to put your finger on your temple when you do it, too.
I would hope
And then
so.
raise one eyebrow, and then it's super fast. Like, he can cook for, like, the whole family in 3 minutes. Super fast cooking.
I would hope that he would be able to cook fast because he's got all these people breaking into his house that he has to fling meatloafs at. Or are you implying that that's a waste of his ability and he just is like, oh, hello, burglar. I could throw this meatloaf at you, or I could make a nice gesture and offer you some. And then they become friends.
Yeah, try this blue cheese sandwich, and then before he can rob, he's like, oh, this is delicious. And then
What a fool I've been my whole life.
my whole life.
I'm going to change my evil ways
Exactly.
and form a folk band.
Now, but your superpower can be easily foiled. If you have a stroke and one side of your face...
Tin-foiled?
Oh my God, shut up. So, if you have a stroke and one side of your face goes paralyzed, you can no longer raise that eyebrow. And then wonder if your other hand went paralyzed and so you couldn't put your hands up to do the temple thing. Then you're just fucked.
Well,
You're never going to have delicious meatloaf again, and you can't save yourself from the villains.
If you have a stroke, you're fucked either way.
I thought you were just doing the eyebrow and the temple thing for effect.
No, that's how it works.
You have to do that? Oh, dude, that takes an entire freaking
It doesn't matter. This is the most selfish of them all because you don't have to... It can be nefarious, really, but
You can fling food at people.
So?
What if
I can throw a fucking sandwich at somebody right now. Hand me a sandwich.
Yeah, but like...
It's not going to go any faster if he throws it with his mind.
I hope you get mustard in your eye.
But think about every day you're
What
like,
about like
oh,
a pot of water, though? That's
Boiling water immediately,
You
sure.
don't need to pick that up with your hand. You can't throw that with your hand. You can use that, throw it with your mind.
You can if it has a handle.
Not the water itself.
you don't really need to boil water very often. I don't think it hardly at all if you have Mind Chef because
Yeah,
you
actually,
can
that
just
makes
prepare
sense.
the other
What
stuff.
if you're making ramen? You would need to boil some water.
Sure, maybe.
Okay, but not an egg because you could just cook the egg.
Yeah.
You could fling eggs, piping hot.
You can
eggs.
come home and then you're like, oh, it's going to take me all this time to make dinner. And then you're like, nope. Zing, 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 dinner's ready.
Let me.
And it doesn't taste like the goddamn microwave
Can
crap.
we think of any way that you can use this power to rob a bank?
You could make a giant pizza outside of a bank and everyone runs out. And then when they're gawking at the pizza, you run in and take the money.
And then, like, you go in wearing a mask made of food that you just like pepperonis and stuff all over
Why
your
don't-
face.
Why would you want to rob a bank?
Because I just want to exploit the power. I just
Well,
want.
no, before it was all bad if it was nefarious. Now
No. I'm saying I want to like flesh out all the idiosyncrasies of this power.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't
what
think
can you do?
I don't. It doesn't lend itself to nefarious behavior.
Can you stick to giant hoagie sandwiches that you've powered with your mind, that you've made with your mind? Can you telekinesis, like, magnet them to your feet and then, like, hover and float
No.
around and stuff? Well, your power...
Once you're done making it, it's
over?
pretty much over.
Okay, so if uncooked meatloaf again. You float
If
around
you're
on
in the
those.
middle of cooking the meatloaf, you can fling it at somebody who's
No.
attacking
Can you, like, ride around like Magneto can?
on a meatloaf?
Yeah!
Why would you do that?
Because you can fucking fly, dude! Why wouldn't you do that?
I mean, I guess.
Then, dude, there's a lot of shit here, Jackie.
No, there's not.
You can fucking fly on a carpet of meatloaf.
For 3 minutes until it's done
Until
cooking.
it's done cooking.
And
Hey,
then your
that's
feet are
more than I
cooked
can
into
fly.
some meatloaf.
That's I fucking had to go. You had to buy me a goddamn $70 drone just so I could pretend that I am flying around with a goddamn cheap camera on it. I could fly around for 3 minutes better than that thing could with
Well,
the comfort of meatloaf.
You can cook fast, but you don't have to.
It would be called feetloaf
so
at
you
that
could
point.
probably fly around on your meatloaf as long as you wanted, but once it was done cooking, you'd fall from the sky like a stone.
You just hover around like couple feet. You look cool, and you got it's feetloaf.
You're the Doctor Strange of food.
Yeah, you're the Doctor Strange of food, and you could dress yourself in food, like sort of like
could.
Lady Gaga.
That would be weird.
Well, are you calling Lady Gaga weird?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, me too. What else? What else?
Well, you're definitely not saving humanity in any way, shape, or form with this one.
What's the range on this thing? Like, could I be like, no, and cook delicious meatloaf? Maybe we should have meatloaf for dinner. Delicious meatloaf in, like, Ethiopia?
No, you got to be in the same room.
Okay, all right, you can't really save humanity that way.
Well, I mean, you'd be the top chef. Maybe you could just become a philanthropist and travel around, and
Who's going to pay for all the food?
you have a restaurant that people come to.
I think we're not exploring this one enough because technically all animals can be food.
Yeah.
So, like, if a bear fucking comes out of the woods,
No, I mean, I'm telling you that he can turn the bear into food.
he can turn the bear into food.
Like, he's going to be, you can butch the live animal. It
Yeah.
happens. Skinned, the whole deal.
I mean, you have to define what is food. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
like, maybe he, like, if with this power you'd have a whole mental quandary because, like, maybe you could turn Donald Trump into food. And, like, you know,
Maybe
that's over.
You spend some time with the pygmies, all of a sudden you just
Is Donald Trump food?
He is
Probably.
a
He's
person
not good
food.
food. He's gross food. Clearly gross
Yeah.
food. But I could turn him into food.
turn him into food.
Wait, do you have to eat the food?
You don't have to eat the
Then
food.
dude,
You just make
we
the food.
just saved the world by sort of labeling somebody that's already called a Cheeto as food. He's food. Done. Cook him. Bzz. Government saved.
I'm giving this one a solid 1.
Wow.
This is stupid.
Why would you do that? You can fly via meatloaf. That is amazing, Jackie.
That is awful, Justin.
That is the most amazing thing
Let's
that
think
would have ever happened to a person of ever. Like,
No.
fuck Aladdin and his stupid rug. You are on meatloaf.
So when you give this a 1, what you're doing is saying, I really like waiting long periods of time for food.
Yep, she loves it.
It's my
She
favorite
fucking
thing.
loves it.
Okay, that's a good point. Maybe I should give it a 3.
And never being eaten by a bear. Boy, I love being eaten by bears. I fucking love it, man. I just line up to be eaten by bears constantly.
Yeah, but see, that whole Aladdin thing. I can show you the world.
And its
Jump
name is
on top
meatloaf.
of my meatloaf.
It's meatloaf.
Yeah, no.
Well, that's just a side thing. Like the whole thing is that you basically never have to wait for what you're going to eat again. You just come home. If the selfish person just uses this for themselves.
You could even like make fun ding food's ready
Yeah.
sounds, you know, because we have that power now. That's not like part of the power. You could just do that. 'Cause it's cool.
Professionally speaking, you'd be running a whole huge kitchen by yourself.
You'd just be zapping
food out everywhere,
zap,
basically.
zap. Like a kitchen that would normally staff 700 people. Like, you have to prepare food for Muhammad Ali's birthday, and then they're like, one company's like, well, we're going to bid it out at $6 million because we have to hire 700 people, and you're like, I can do it for $100,000.
And 3 waiters.
Yeah, and 3 waiters. Zap, 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 zap. Money would be shooting out of your ass along with delicious meatloaf.
That would also increase unemployment.
Well, so's the
I
president.
think a
who
pretty
you're-
minimal impact.
Yeah,
One catering company's
Yeah.
going to fucking crash the economy now?
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, why don't you get the coal miners going back again?
Shut up.
Yeah, brother. Sam, I fucking love this thing. 10.
Nice.
Nice. Jackie, give us a redo. Come on, 1.
4.
All right.
Okay.
Still one of your higher powered, man, but I fucking love it, dude. This is unlimited power you would have with food ability.
You'd have real bargaining chip anytime, too. 'Cause
You could turn basically invisible by just covering yourself with food. You'd be like a food chameleon. Like, I'm going to hide behind this lamppost. Why does that lamppost look like fucking delicious pepperoni?
Yeah.
I don't know, but there's clearly not a guy under there. Nobody would ever notice. You could just do whatever you want.
Yeah, you'd con anybody into anything almost by scheduling all your meetings at 11:30, and they're hungry, and they're just like, "Whoa, look at that! Looky there!
Donuts.
Isn't that the most delicious thing you've ever
Yeah.
seen?"
Yeah, I brought donuts. I mean, I didn't. I made
Made
them
them.
with my mind.
Yep.
Jim, you get a promotion today. It's awesome. You just don't like. You know what? Your next segment, Sam. What do you think? 0?
Zero.
She gets a 0 on her next segment. Yeah, you get a 0 on your next segment. Jackie, what's your wild card?
Would you rather?
Nope, I wouldn't. 0. Sip. That stinks. You should try positivity sometime. It's cool. It's fun. You can have superpowers with positivity. The power of your mind. Like The Secret. You can make things happen with the power of your mind. You wish for it to happen, and it does.
Okay.
It's called upbeat perspective. All right, I'll stop.
Seagal, we're gonna win this thing. Why? Because we got a superior state of mind and superior attitude. Oh, okay. I'm gonna get shot later. You're gonna be okay.
I'll take you to the bank. The positivity bank. Jackie, what's your stupid wild card? I mean, your good wild card. This is stupid.
Would you rather?
Okay, would I rather what?
Would you rather
Uh-huh.
be stabbed by the last unicorn
Okay.
or eaten by Clifford the Big Red Dog?
Stabbed. I never want to be turned into poop. That's the worst thing that can happen to you is to be turned into poop. Period.
Do I get to pick where I get stabbed?
Doesn't matter. I'll take it wherever.
I
I think you die from it.
Because if I choose the shoulder or something and I don't die, is that all right?
No, this is a death question.
Oh, how would I rather die?
Yeah, would you rather
being
die by
chased
unicorn?
by the naked women on running off the cliff?
Right.
No, that's not an option.
These are terrible options
Very
for me.
terrible options. We should just go back to that food thing.
Yeah.
The food thing was so cool.
What if I made a mine sandwich for the last unicorn and it ate that instead?
They love sandwiches. Like, and you could deliver it
Oh
on
my
like
God.
Lucky Charms, like the rainbows of Lucky Charms
Yeah.
marshmallows, like sandwich coming your way, unicorn. Check it out. It's like, holy shit. It's a sandwich on a fucking rainbow. That's amazing. Bam.
And then he would fucking stab you.
Yeah, and then you get stabbed, but you're not being turned into poop.
Nope.
Which you become the food in that scenario. If you had superpowers, you could a food superpower, you could cactus both in.
And so a giant dog eating me alive or getting gored by a unicorn.
Yeah. Unicorn.
Yep.
I think the unicorn would probably suck pretty bad, but it wouldn't be as bad as eaten alive.
And
Okay.
he will live in the pit of the Sarlacc for 4,000 years.
No. Okay, next one. Are you guys ready?
All
Uh-huh.
right.
That was the worst Star Wars job I've ever done in
Pretty
my life.
much.
Yes.
Like, I didn't get hardly any of that right.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
The Loch Ness Monster kills you.
By
By doing what?
He
eating
can
you and
drag you
turning
down.
into poop.
Dragging you down. Okay, I'll
Yeah,
He
take
can
that.
drag you down,
Drown.
knocks over your boat, drags you down,
All right.
however you want to do that.
I don't want to do that.
Or you can be killed by Bigfoot.
How?
The smell.
Look, that's a skunk ape. Here's your problem with this whole segment, Jackie, is you're like, would you rather be killed by X imaginary animal or killed by Y imaginary? I don't have a person like, dude, it's fucking Bigfoot. Give him high fives because he's going to kill us. I mean, that's so cool that we're getting killed by Bigfoot over the Loch Ness Monster right now.
Excuse me,
It
sir. The
doesn't
Loch Ness
matter.
Monster is real.
That's like asking, which would you rather do? Be shot in the face by a fucking bullet from a 22 that goes through your eyeball and explodes your brain, or like take a shotgun to the face? Either way, which would you rather do? No, you still get your brains blown out by a fucking gun.
Well, one's probably, I mean, that's a bad example. This way, like, I imagine Bigfoot's going to rip your arms and legs off.
She has to tell us.
How is Bigfoot going to kill us?
Sam is absolutely right.
All right,
He's
right.
going to rip you from limb to limb.
Okay, so you're drawn and quartered, or you drown.
I hear drowning is peaceful, so I'm going to go with the Loch Ness Monster.
Where did you hear that?
I mean, I don't know, because no one that actually drowns would be able to tell you.
All right, let's break this down.
But it's cold in the water,
I
and
think
if he
there's-
takes long enough, then your body's all numb anyway, and then you just don't even give a shit because you go to sleep.
yeah.
Supposedly, like, after the struggle, there's just a moment where you realize you're going to drown, so you just peace out.
Like Zen. Oh, like fucking karate guy walks the earth.
Yeah.
You autoerotic asphyxiation.
Kane. Yeah.
You just pull your wiener around and start beating off while you're drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with drowning because if you're drawn and quartered, how long do you think it takes for you to bleed out?
Oh, probably like fucking 6 or 10 minutes.
Yeah, I say sub 10 minutes, but po 5 plus 5 minutes. We're drowning, dude. I don't think I'm gonna make it 3 minutes.
No.
I can't hold my breath for shit.
And you just pass out.
Right, so I only get maybe half a chub because it takes me a while now that I'm 38. But hey, It's only 3 minutes of being eaten, or, dragged to death by the Loch Ness Monster. So Loch Ness Monster, Jackie.
And finally.
Okay, thank God.
What?
You have to have a redemption of some sort. Like, at some point, this segment has to be cool.
Like, would you rather eat a cupcake or something else?
A turd sandwich?
Well, there's a tough one.
Would you rather have a partner of the Sherlock Holmes?
Watson?
No. Okay, you're a crime investigator.
Okay.
You're going on a dangerous mission.
Uh-huh.
Do you want Sherlock Holmes?
Okay, all right.
Or that weird guy from Legion?
Well, not very many people have seen Legion yet, Jackie.
I haven't.
You just made this up off the top of your head again, didn't you?
I break tradition. I only had 2. Sorry.
Brother. Final Prelude, and that's what you brought. Huh?
I don't know the other guy, so I'm going to go with Sherlock.
Yeah. Why would you ever want to have the guy from Legion? He's fucking he's going to kill everybody.
And Sherlock has cocaine.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
And zingers. And he looks like Benedict Cumberbatch, and that guy's fucking cool. So, Sherlock, good job.
Okay, I'm done. Thank you.
So glad we get to end that on a very flat note. Sam, please tell me you've written the greatest boring bullshit that has ever existed.
Well, there is...
Or you could just wing it.
No. There's a point of the end here where I actually had to do a lot of heavy reading because Verhoeven remained fairly tight-lipped about the end of Carolco, whereas Harlan did not.
Okay.
So there's actually 2 different stories, but I think I got to the bottom of what actually happened.
Ooh.
Well, Cutthroat Island was 1995. When it comes to pirate movies, I like my swashbuckling hot and my pirate and pirate ladies hotter. People who wear leather and don't take baths, covered in sea salt and bird shit. Wait, that's real pirates, who are most certainly gross.
Or Radagast
Yes.
from The Hobbits.
Hobbits, yeah. Movie pirates, though, they have the hots all over. John Depp, Orlando Bloom, Matthew Modine.
Wait, what? What?
Modine? Really?
Could you try... Did I get that right?
Yeah.
Did I hear that?
So...
Oh, I thought you were just being sarcastic because you started off with John Depp and Orlando Bloom.
Excuse me?
Modine, do you really want a pirate or a middle-aged father who just doesn't understand his teenagers? How exactly does this casting faux pas come about? Well, Tom Cruise, Keanu Reeves, Liam Neeson, Jeff Bridges, Ralph Fiennes, Charlie Sheen, Michael Keaton, Tim Robbins, Daniel Day-Lewis, and Gabriel Byrne all said no.
Yeah, some of those guys aren't exactly hot, but okay.
Michael Douglas said yes, but his list of demands read like a Tolstoy novel, so they brought in Modine. This is, to me anyway, a clear Christopher Lambert situation. Sure, he can't see a fucking thing. He cares too much, and I'm willing to bet that he's a close talker. But I would believe he was a pirate. You put pirate clothes on Modine and you have a middle school teacher on Halloween.
Yeah, dude. Christopher Lambert's a really good cast for this role, Sam. I like that.
Yeah.
Duh, stupid Carolco. God.
Director Rennie Harlan is making his return to our screen as we previously reviewed Driven. He and Gina Davis were married just before the production of the film, and through the film's dubious promotions, it was framed as being their honeymoon.
Oh, no. Wasn't that stupid Guy Ritchie Madonna movie also their honeymoon that tanked? I think it was called, like, Honeymoon on the
Something
Waves
like
or some
that, yeah.
shit that just was, like, come on. You just did Snatch and this?
Swept away.
Swept away. Dude, what?
Yeah. Harlan at some point became convinced that Davis was destined to be a major action star. This was his first attempt to make that happen. His second, The Long Kiss Goodnight, followed the very next year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really have any hate towards Davis, but she sort of hit the America's Sweetheart thing out of left field and should have realized she was playing with house money.
Yeah, seriously.
I guess when you have the same guy who directed Die Hard 2 and Ford Fairlane in your ear, you're like, oh yeah, action star, that's me.
Oh, no. Dude, Die Hard 2 sucks so goddamn bad.
Ford Fairlane has its charms. Only the one, really. This is the film that is blamed for the collapse of Carolco. The story, however, is a little bit more complicated. Harlan and Davis would won out early on, supposedly after Douglas fell through. They couldn't out of contractual obligations. Mario Kassar had made a series of hardline moves as a last-ditch effort to not lose the studio. He had secured a great deal of foreign investments and knew that it was his last push, so the contracts were heavy-handed to say the least. Originally, Cutthroat Island was one of two, and the more modest of the two mega blockbusters Kassar had designed. The second was called Crusade, and it was to be the second team-up of Verhoeven and Schwarzenegger. The foreign investment fell short of projections, and Crusade was ditched, while production for Cutthroat Island would resume, and the second film would be Showgirls. What? This approach does not make the least bit of sense to me.
Shirtless people crusading for dollars.
From Kassar's standpoint, he would have lost several $1 million in advances, as he had already paid Joe Esterhaus $2 million for a spec script, and there was probably some non-refundables involved with Harlan. However, if you're about to make the most expensive movie ever made alongside a mega pirate picture, and then funding dictates that you can either do the most expensive movie made or a pirate movie in tandem with some crap that hasn't been thought up yet, you make the damn Gonzo picture.
Yeah, make the Gonzo picture.
Harlan has since made the claim that even if Crusade and Cutthroat both were mega blockbusters and had made all the money, it still wouldn't have saved Carolco. But as it turned out, what happened was that Cutthroat Island would make $10 million against a reported budget of $98 million.
Oh!
The budget number would, after bankruptcy, be properly reported, as the film actually cost $115 million. Showgirls would scrape back $20 million against a $45 million budget. Years removed, this remains one of the worst films ever made, while Showgirls has experienced a critical revival of sorts. I would have thrown the whole 160 at Schwoz.
God damn, dude. That is a big-time flop on this one. That might be the biggest margin that we've ever done.
It is the biggest margin we've ever done, because the only movie that did worse was Pluto Nash, and we haven't done that one.
And I don't want to.
Dang.
Pluto Nash is really hard to watch.
Jackie, have you ever seen this movie?
No, picked it based off the cover.
It's got pirates and swashbuckling and a strong leading lady, and it is dumb from start to finish.
Sweet. Yeah. I like all those things.
So let's keep an eye out for, does Matthew Modine's actual fencing prowess show through? That's why he was cast, is he was a fencer.
Previous experience with a sword.
Sword, yeah. Is Geena Davis action gold? Number 2.
Action gold.
Action
like,
gold.
Is she...
When you see here, you're like,
Paul Walker.
Yes, action.
Gotcha.
3, who's your favorite pirate, and who's your least favorite pirate? And in an odd post note, Oliver Reed was cut from the film because he mooned Geena Davis.
What?
And he also was getting in a lot of bar fights, I guess.
Oh, okay.
But that was off the set. That was one of the things I was reading from Modine, was like, when they turned the cameras on, Oliver Reed was the consummate professional, and he was sorely upset that he got cut from the film.
Except for that time he almost pushed a lady out of a helicopter.
He got her to do it.
Yeah, right.
In terms of profession, it worked.
Yeah.
He was a real mega asshole when the camera was off, and he was drunk a lot, but apparently he was a great actor. He was a great actor, but I think, if he's going to get in bar fights off set afterwards and he shows up to work on time, that's fine.
Who gives a shit?
Just makes him like, fucking Russell Crowe does the same shit, apparently.
Probably slapped Geena Davis on the butt and, newlywed. Not gonna happen. You're out of here, Oliver Reed.
I didn't like mooning, like, is this capital offense? Like, yep, you saw somebody's butt. Your whole life is over.
Yeah, I don't know. Well,
maybe she got a little bit of other bits.
No,
dog balls.
The fruit bowl. I don't know if you came across this. I'm sure you had to have, but Carolco was the whole reason that Spider-Man, the film, didn't exist for 15 years. Because I thought Spider-Man was Carolco's next film that they were going to do, that they were in the works, or maybe like they were thinking 98 or something like that.
There was a number of things so he had some stuff laid out for after he saved the farm with this Crusade picture. And what was one of the things is that right at the time, Joe Esterhaus was the hottest writer in Hollywood. And so he just gave him like a $2 million advance to just have him on his next deal. So there was all this other stuff that was supposed to happen next. And then for whatever reason, we only have enough to make the one picture. No, we got to go with 2 pictures. And he does Showgirls instead. And the timetables that they were working with are apparently the undoing of both of the pictures. Even though, I mean, like, I've seen Showgirls twice. It's not that bad. It's really not a bad movie. It's just, it's a very subtle view of the evils of the entertainment industry, not a hot, sexy picture like it was billed as, right?
See, I'm going to railroad your conversation that you're having with yourself right now, Sam, and go back to the Spider-Man shit.
Yes, but so they make these instead, but there was Spider-Man was down the road, and I thought there was another Schwarz thing. And then what we end up having with Schwarz getting kicked off is the end of his career, because right after this is when he does Eraser, which sucked.
Right.
And then he starts going downhill.
I'm going to railroad your conversation with yourself and go to Spider-Man. And think about the timing that this would have set up in comic book movies. If Spider-Man had been made by Carol Crow.
And James Cameron.
And Jimbo Cameron.
Which would have been then the most expensive movie after.
Who also made a picture while he was on honeymoon. He went and had sex with his boat under the ocean while filming Titanic. Hey-o! Nope.
Mm-mm.
Nope.
No.
Not a one.
Oh.
Should I try it again in like a goofy voice? Like, James Cameron having sex with a boat.
He did have sex with Kate Winslet.
Oh, that's not nice, Sam.
It isn't.
She's a ship. You can put boats on her. Get it right.
Oh. I think she's a pretty lady.
I think she's one of the most intelligent,
I think she's beautiful.
fantastic women that has ever existed.
To put a boat on.
To put a boat up.
Oh my God, you suck.
It's just a bad joke. It has nothing to do with Kate Winslet. Anyways, I want to talk about the Spider-Man movie because if you think about it, Blade was 98.
Yes.
And Blade was like the whole, whoa, shit, a fucking Marvel movie doesn't have to suck. But if you think about it, right in that area, we're talking like 1994's Fantastic Four and just got off the Punisher. I bet you that Spider-Man movie by Carol Co. would have been shit.
It would have been.
And awesome. We would have done a podcast about it.
I'm thinking if you throw $160 million at Paul Verhoeven and Schwarzenegger, you probably just made my favorite movie.
We would have had 3 episodes if this movie hadn't tanked.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
But that one probably does pay for James Cameron's Spider-Man, which would then eclipse it as the most expensive movie
Jimmy
ever made.
Cam! You guys just can't come back from that.
No, because it sucks. Jimmy Cam.
Jimmy Cam! It's behind the camera. Suck too. Okay.
No.
Any final things that you guys want to say to everybody about the last Prelude episode? Anyone? You guys just don't care, do you?
I guess I get my Thursday nights back because those were so exciting before.
Yeah? Oh, Friends is on Thursday nights.
Is it?
Yeah.
No. Maybe it was
Cheers is on,
before
too.
we started doing this. I don't know.
Yeah. Jackie?
Well, that's what you fucking get for not listening to the Preludes.
Well,
Little
you can't
suckers.
throw the people that are listening under the bus for listening. It's the people that didn't listen who are currently not listening.
Yes.
So good job there. Should run for government. I want to thank everybody who has ever written in and commented and gave us something that we can read on the air during the Prelude episodes. That will probably be my thing that I will miss the most, but we will still try to do those during the main episodes. So please do not think that this is a reason why you shouldn't send us quality comments and things of that nature. We still will try to read them out. Also, don't forget to suggest movies to us. We do enjoy that from time to time. And I think that this is a good thing, honestly, for the show, because I think we'll have a lot more that we can bring to the table on the episodes that everybody listens to. We'll be more prepped and have more material that we can discuss. So during that time. So I think it's going to be a good thing.
It will be a good thing.
Yeah. Fresh material rather than stale.
Stinker Madness 2.0.
Yeah. Yeah, indeed. Plus,
I'm even going to make a false promise. It's not a hollow promise. Like, make it on air. That way we have to do it. You and I are going to redo. We'll have a new bumper for the beginning.
Oh,
New song.
ooh, really?
Yeah, let's do a new song.
All right, that's a
Yeah.
big deal, man.
All
I
right.
will listen to the new song. I promise that. Since we're making promises on the air here.
Well, good on you. Thanks to everybody who listens for the 3 years of doing these. Seriously appreciate it. Meant a lot to us. Your loyalty throughout
Thank you.
150 Prelude episodes, somewhere close to that. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
Yeah. Get to the chopper.
And keep listening. Thank you.
Yep. Thank you.
Fans of Stinker Madness, iTunes thinks you don't like us. What? How is that possible? Well, it's because you haven't given us a review yet. Go to Stinker Madness on iTunes and take just a couple seconds to rate and review us there. While you're at it, hit up Stitcher.com as well. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and Twitter @/Stinker Madness and email us at talk@stinkermadness.com. We'd love to hear from you. Thanks for listening and get to the chopper.
Oh, I hate strangers. They're probably tourists.
Tourists.
Oh my God, sorry. I can't read.